I'm just making sure that
And you
Thomas
seem
the
shocked
Tank
as
Engine
well
has got
that the
their
doctor
facts
told
right.
me I was fat.
I don't think
It's not like my body went in and he's like, okay, send in your mind. Did you know you look like this?
No, I think I was quite positive about it. I said you got to take the wins where you can get them.
Yeah, it's like, he's like, you're the picture of health. And I was like, that's all I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm like, imagine being fat and still being in such good nick. If anything, all these svelte losers are behind me. I have to carry around, apparently, according to him, an extra 15 kilos and I'm still functioning as well as them. You tomorrow put 15 kilos in your backpack and see how your heart feels. Yeah, that's right. That's what I do every day. Better than you, some would say.
Congratulations, I
You're
guess.
welcome,
Yeah.
I think. That's not what you said. Congratulations, is it? Thank you. Your housemate did point out to me that looks are unrelated to medical status, I suppose. Oh, no, he said, I appreciate that he said medically obese. And I just want to say, he did sit me down and say, we can all see you're beautiful to look at. From the perspective of any beholder, you're a good-looking chook.
Yeah.
And I said, thank you.
You're like, you can stop there. Peace out.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. That means a lot. I already knew. But coming from a doctor, and
Yeah.
he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's good to have these things confirmed once in a while.
By an authority. And he said, from someone who knows a lot about the human body, who's seen a lot of them, may I say this is a masterpiece? And I said, thank you for asking consent. You may. He said, you're a masterpiece. To look at, stunning. However, the evil people behind modern medicine would try to claim that you're overweight medically.
He's like, as a doctor, I clearly don't believe in
He's
modern
like,
medicine.
I'm obliged to tell you that information, but I guess I don't have to say whether or not I agree with it.
Fair.
That's what I said.
Sounds like quite the consult.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I love how you say that like you didn't have an insane doctor's appointment this week. It sounded like he had a tight 10 for you.
Yeah, he was cracking wise.
Yeah.
The part that I forgot to mention is at one point I had to email him like some results because I mentioned on a previous episode I had an MRI test.
Yeah.
And so I had to email them to him. And I sent it from my default email address,
Which is Ben the Legend.
Yeah, the one that I had made
I
up
guess,
when I
do
was
we want
like,
everyone to know that?
you know, you want to
It raises he must have seen some doozies in his life.
Probably, but you still want to try and like have an air of professionalism. When you're at the doctor, for instance, like would you say, I've got a problem with... See,
Go on.
the initial example that I was going to say was like, my balls or my testicles. I'm like, you probably wouldn't be saying either.
No.
But I would probably say testicles.
I did drop some food in my lap this week at work and said, whoops, the wrong hole. And only the woman sitting next to me heard and laughed. And I was like, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I said that at work.
But were you trying like to make that joke or?
Yeah, but like
Okay.
I didn't, like it just came out. Like, you know, sometimes stuff like a stupid joke just flows out and you're like, oh, I didn't take a second. Like I wasn't like, here's a funny thing to say. It was just a quick quip because I dropped food everywhere and I was like.
Curse my natural quick-wittedness.
That's right.
Always getting into
It comes
trouble.
from like, you know, my spine and bypasses the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like there's a problem. I'm worried I have boobies cancer. Is that what you mean?
Well, no, who's calling it boobies cancer?
Well, no one, but that's what you mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
No one's calling it
Yeah,
that.
like if you're like...
Isn't that the whole point of your... I love how you laugh at me like I said something crazy, but it exactly illustrates your point. I'm wasted in this room. I'm going back to the doctor. He's the only one that appreciates me. Although you've never called me overweight, which I appreciate.
Well, I guess you're right. Just boobies cancer is a weird example. Like if you've had like pain in your boobies...
I can't remember the last time I even said before today. If someone was like, "Hey, weird question, but go with it. When's the last time you said boobies?" I would have been like, maybe 30 years.
No.
You think so?
I mean, it's not recent, but you would say like...
I don't think I've said it since I was about 8 or 9.
Well, the point is like you're not going to go to your doctor, hey, I've got a problem with my tits. You'd say like...
No, okay, that makes more
I've
sense.
got a breast issue or something.
Right.
Yeah.
My chest hurts.
Right. So you try to have a level of professionalism, and I
Yeah.
failed on
What
the
did you
first
say?
hurdle. No, because I sent it from my Ben the
Oh,
Legend.
that's not even
email.
bad. That's definitely not bad. He's probably seen like Hot to Trot 69.
Have you got a favorite email address from a friend of yours growing up that is
We
from
had a
that
friend
era?
who had like mysteriously sexy at hotmail.com.
Okay, that's a good one. There's two that come...
I was like, that would frighten me. At the time, I was like, God, you're so fucking cool. Because we were like 8. Again, I was saying boobies. And then now I'm like, if I got an email from mysteriously sexy, I'd be afraid. Or it would get filtered into my spam.
Yeah, you're like, what makes it mysteriously sexy?
Yeah. I said that at the time, actually. I made fun of her. I was like, well, I'm obviously sexy. No mystery involved. I actually still remember saying that joke. I want to say maybe 14.
The two that come to my mind is Ben likes... There's underscores under all of this,
Okay.
by the way. Ben _likes _ to _ skateboard 69. That was a classic.
We had a friend who was like, I love pie, 10 or something.
Was that not you?
No.
Yeah, I think it was just pie.
Was it pie,
Yeah.
10 or something?
Yeah. That's a good one. And then the other one that comes to mind, we had a classmate whose last name was Viney.
Yeah.
And her email address, at least for a brief period
Whiny
of
Viney?
time,
Great.
so much better than
Oh.
that. It was Viney Shiny Giny 69.
That's actually really good. I hope she still uses that on her resume.
Yeah, we should
That's an
email her.
instant
Just say
hire.
hi. Like, what a great email address. you have.
Honestly hilarious. What a great job.
Midnight Crisis.